What is going on, everybody? This is Snowman. Welcome to Show Off. Today, we're going to be showing off another game that was in the Humble Bundle 11. This is one that was added about halfway through. This is Fez, which is a very fun game that I originally actually played on Xbox 360, which is where it first came out on. But now it has made its way to the PC, and this is Fez. You may be thinking, okay, it's kind of your typical 2D platformer kind of thing. Oh, I fell to my death there, but it's okay, you just respawn right where you are. But Fez has a very special mechanic about it, and I'll show you right now. You can rotate the world around you, and that changes everything, and it makes puzzle solving kind of the core thing of the game here, where if you can't go into some place, but then you rotate the world, and then you move around, and then you can make it to a new place. And so I've kind of played through the introduction of the game now, but let's just talk about Fez a little bit. It's absolutely an exploration game first. Like, above anything else, it is an exploration game. And your goal is to collect these little cubes here, these little yellow blocks, which you can see I just collected one there, and it adds it to a bigger cube that we're trying to complete. And once you have a lot of those bigger cubes completed, you can unlock new areas. So right now we are 7/8 of the way to completing a cube. Or maybe 6, it says 6 on my screen. But this thing right here, behold, a warp gate. This one isn't working right now. Okay, so when you find new areas, you can use this to warp to new areas. And this is the thing about Fez. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I mean, let's just embrace this for a minute first and kind of just see what we're looking at here. It is a platformer, I guess, at its heart. It's got very nice pixel art graphics. I love it very much. The style, it's beautiful. And the fact that you can rotate the world and everything makes it very unique, and I've enjoyed what I've played through of Fez in my lifetime very much. I played it a lot on Xbox, but I'll talk about one small gripe a little bit later on. But as you can see here, when you go through different doors, you can go to different areas and different parts of the world that are all connected through different means. So you can see here, here's a perfect example. So you come through this door and you're like, how am I supposed to get up there? I can't get up. But if you just rotate the world, bada boom, you can climb up the wall there. And then now, if you rotated it again, you could see the vines right here, and you can climb up. So where originally, if you're back here, you wouldn't be able to even grab onto it, but now you can by rotating the world. And so it's really cool. That makes very unique puzzle solving. So same thing here. You can climb your way up, and it does look like time of day is changing as we're going through. And so here it's like, oh, I couldn't be able to jump that gap, but if you just do this, then you can go around, and so it's really nice. Let's go up here. It looks like there's another bit that I could collect there. What did this do? You don't weigh enough to push down the switch. You'll need something heavier. So something like, I don't know, a crate? How about the thing right here that's right in front of me? Am I able to get that crate, though? That is the question. And it doesn't appear that it'd be so easy as to grab that crate. So we'll have to find a way to get that, to push that switch. But yeah, the basic premise is you're just this character. His name is Gomez. And Gomez stumbled upon a Fez, which is the little red hat that I'm wearing now. Yeah, he stumbled upon this Fez, and that Fez gave him the ability to change his 2D world into a 3D world. And so now, yep, there we go, I wanted that. And now I can go down and get this crate. Perfect. Oh, and we've completed a full cube now. So when you complete a full cube, it does this. And you can see on the top left corner now it has 3 full cubes. You can also collect keys and lots of other things. So how am I supposed to... Because it's not on it, right? How am I supposed to... I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to get the thing on it. Like if I do this... Oh, but it didn't. Anyway, this is some sort of puzzle with the crate that you gotta do, and I think I just did it wrong, where you actually have to launch it off the top or something like that. But anyway, that will open something. Let's go get, though, another bit, because that's our main goal. There's, I believe, if you press start here, let's look at our menu. Oh, not start, sorry. Y, rather. This tells you all the different cube shards you have. So right now I have 3 out of 6, 12, 24, 32. Out of 32 full cubes that you can make, I have 3 full cubes. Then if we rotate here, it doesn't show it yet, but there's also anti-cubes, which I think there's also 32 of those. And so they're harder to get, but collect those as well. You can also collect artifacts, and I also have treasure maps, which if you just look at them, I mean, this is the treasure map. It doesn't really tell me a whole lot. But I'm sure if I deciphered them and really got to know what they're trying to say, that would tell us where some treasure is. So that's what happens if you press Y. Now, if you also press select, that brings up your map. And this, actually, let's talk about my one small gripe with Fez. It's a very beautiful game, and but it's very convoluted, and especially just the map system in general. This is where we very first started the game. This was our hometown, and there's all these different rooms we traveled in. The ones that are gold mean we've collected everything you could collect in that room, and so we don't have to go there anymore. And then you can see it's connected through different web-type map things. And this is the room we're in right now, but it's really convoluted, and it's really easy to get lost. And what actually happened when I played through Fez originally on Xbox is I got pretty far and I really liked it, but then I had collected kind of all of the easy obvious ones, and then I just got lost, and I didn't know where to go anymore, and so I couldn't do anything, unfortunately. And so I was like, I just don't know where to go, and it was really easy to get lost, which is unfortunate, but that's a little part of the game. And the truth is, oh, what does it say? Nice, a treasure chest. Oh, okay, press X to open the treasure chest. This is probably going to be a key or maybe a treasure map. It was a key, so now we can use that to open a locked door. So you can collect lots of keys, different things. There's another treasure chest over there in the distance, but we can't reach it at the current way that it is, and it's so far, in fact, in the distance that even any way we look at it, it's so far away we can't reach it. But yeah, my point about that saying that it's easy to get lost, that's kind of inherent in the gameplay, though, and that's because Fez is absolutely an exploration game at its heart. It is, of course, a puzzle game. There's a lot of puzzles to solve. Some of them are pretty difficult, and it's a platformer at heart as well, but it's meant to be explored to the fullest. It's meant to say, look everywhere before you look it up online or something. Just explore the world, and that's what it's meant to do, is be explored. And it's very gorgeous. I mean, I really love how it looks. I love the art style. What's this? I guess we just go through this door, right? Because then you turn it all the way around, and then you can go through to the other side, and that's nice. But it looks like I can't. Oh, I can open it. Okay, so let's go in here. But this is Fez in a nutshell. Is you're just trying to open new pathways, open new doors, but it is very easy to get lost and not really know. This is a cool little place. Okay, so I got another treasure map there. But again, I don't know exactly what they do or how to read them. But there you go. That's a treasure map. I'm sure there's ways, and I'm just dumb and can't figure it out for myself. But there we go. We got a nice little thing there in a hidden world. When you've already visited a location, your little friend here will pop up and say, hey, this is a sneak preview of what's inside. And so that's kind of nice that he tells you, so you don't have to continually go through places you've already been just to see what's inside. He kind of takes that step out of it for you. I want to climb this wall. It looks like I gotta go this way. And then, nope, not that way. Nope. How do I get up? Can I jump this? I can! Alright, so that's what you do. You jump that way. And there's lots of different puzzles to solve in this game. This is not so much a puzzle, but it is a little bit of a platforming type puzzle. But there's lots of other things that have to do with, like, things on triggers and, timing, different puzzles on timing, and there's lots of things like that. But there's also lots of other mechanics that you unlock along the way as well. So, for example, there will be little glitches that start showing up as you play, and if you touch a glitch, you die, and so you don't want to touch the glitches, and they appear at random, so sometimes they'll obstruct your path and things like that. But right now we're just trying to climb this tower. Let's go through the middle, shall we? And then we can go through to the other side. But I don't know what that accomplished. Oh, aha! See, and that's seriously, when in doubt, it's like just rotate, and you'll kind of see. Uh-oh. Okay, so that was not what you want to do. Luckily, when you just fall, all it does is restarts you right where you died, so you don't lose really anything. And there it is. So now we can rotate up, walk up the platform here. Looks like we got to go through the middle now. There you go, and then you can climb up here. And look at that. It looks like there's an entire cube waiting for us here on the other side. I am a little confused as to where I'm supposed to go. Do I go through here? Maybe. Oh, can I do this? And then eventually there's probably a way I can climb the rocks. Is this it? Yes. There you go. And then you can make it to the top. And look at that. We got a full cube. We didn't even have to collect bits to make a cube there. There you go. So that was kind of a whole level that we did there. Oh, it says we found 4 cubes, and so now you can open another door, which goes to lots of other new worlds and places to explore. And it looks like this is a teleport gate, so now we don't have to backtrack. Don't have to backtrack at all. Instead, we can just go through the warp gate, and now it'll take us back to that place before where it said, you know, hey, if you find another warp gate, you can go to it from here. And yep, sure enough, that is the case. And it's kind of cool because every direction you turn it will be a different level you can go to. So, oh, maybe not, but right now, but later on, there are different, like when you turn it in one direction, you can go one way. If you turn it another way, it'll go to a different place and things like that. So, as you can see, there's kind of a lot of character to Fez. There's a lot of, it's really pretty to look at. There's a lot of, just look at that, beautiful little squirrels, little creatures. How do I do this? I guess I go here, and then, is there something to grab onto? Doesn't appear so. Oh, okay, gotta go like this, and then you can climb up there. Very good. So it really just takes a little bit of trying to figure it out and trying to piece together what can I do to a lot of it is climbing puzzles, but it's also lots of other different things as well. I thought this would open with having 2 cubes, but it looks like it does not. Let me tell you the coolest puzzle that I solved. That is, I can't find it to show you right now, but when I played through originally on the Xbox, one of the coolest things that I solved was I went into this room, and in this room was a QR code, like the ones that you can get on your smartphone, where you just scan the barcode, and it will, you know, it'll send you somewhere. It'll send you to a link. And so it was in the game on a wall, and I scanned the code, and then it sent me to this website where it gave me like a secret code to type in on my controller. So it was like left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, and it was a code, and then if you did that code, it gave you a cube. And it was like, oh my gosh, that's just really cool and original, and you don't see that kind of stuff in games very often. Uh-oh, these are being destroyed as we go here. So now you're kind of seeing, oh, they're being drawn back as glitches here if they become destroyed. So we have to just move quickly. So this is kind of a platforming puzzle that requires moving very fast. But if you fall, there's no real trouble because they come right back. But there you go. So this is giving you a sneak preview of what some of the puzzles might look like. So what's in this treasure chest? Let's open it up. Is it on the other side? Yes, it's right here. There we go. What's in this one? Probably a key or a treasure map. A treasure map. Very good. So anyway, there's lots to this game. It's a gigantic game. There's so much to explore and all kinds of stuff to find. I was seeing if there was anything else in this area. But it's huge. This game is gigantic. There's so much to find and explore. And so if you don't get lost, which it's really easy to get lost, I mean, you just got to keep that in mind. What does this guy say about this? I wonder what this is. Okay, so not even our friend knows what that is. If you do get lost, don't worry, because it's not that bad. But if you don't get lost, there's a whole lot to this game. There's so much to explore, and it's super fun. I'm gonna. Oh, I fell. I want to try to go further here in this place. Is there a way to do that? Maybe if I go up here. There we go, and then do this. There we go. Now we can jump up here. So you can see it's all about seeing the different dimensions and how to solve puzzles just by changing the way you look at the world. And that's really cool. I think that's an awesome way to design a game. And you can bounce on these mushrooms, it looks like. So here's another puzzle that requires bouncing and changing the dimensions here. But Fez, it's super fun. It's a very cool game. I had a lot of fun with it. It's very original, and I think it takes, games that are just your typical 2D platforming type games. It takes that and takes it to a new level by adding in this element of dimensional thinking, if that's even a phrase. But there we go. See, now we made it up here, and it'll take us to a new place. But I just wanted to give you a little sneak preview of Fez. If you picked it up on the Humble Bundle and maybe have never tried it before, here you go. This is the game for you. It's very fun. But yeah, you just got to be aware that there is a lot to it, and it's really easy to lose where you are. So let's look at our map again just to see how far we've traveled. So this is where we started today in this video, and you can, if you don't connect the dots, it disappears. So there we go. That's where we've already traveled all the way out here, all the way out here. We've gone through there, came back, now we're over here. But you can just see, like, it's really convoluted, and there's all these other places. Look at this. Like, this is just, it's a mess. There's all these places to explore. We've gone down here. It's really messy, and it's not the most eloquent map system. But that's okay, and it's still super enjoyable. That does not detract from the fun of the game. I want to open this treasure chest, and then we'll call it good for today. I cannot. I cannot reach it, so never mind. But we'll go through here, and it'll probably take us to this place in the background. And this is kind of cool. I like this transition that it does here, where if you go through a door, and it just takes you to somewhere in the background. And that's kind of neat. I like that it does that. It's... Oh, I fell. It's kind of a neat way to do a loading zone instead of like... instead of just a true, load, it shows you panning over into a new area, and that's pretty cool. I want to just get up to this spot. There we go. I want to see what's at the top of this place, but that may be something you'll have to do on your own. Anyway, this is Fez. It's very fun. It's a very fun game. It definitely takes using your brain. You can't really just go through it super easy. It definitely, a lot of the puzzles, especially later on, are very difficult to solve, and so yeah, but it's super fun. You should go play it. It's awesome. Oh, I died. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and like and favorite this video, or of course you can always subscribe for other gaming content. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Show Off. But hey, thanks for watching.